Do you want to go out? Go on then. Morning world, and welcome to a bright and breezy Friday, 26th of April. On the list of jobs today is, well, first job, we're going to go and give the guys down there a fresh bale because they're more or less out. You're okay for bedding for today, but you'll have to have fresh tonight, as will these guys. Everybody's out, apart from one calf filling their face outside. Our fertilizer, our 2010-10 plus S. S stands for sulfur, so we have 2010 with a little bit of extra oomph in it, which is just a bit of sulfur. So that's come in today around about apparently midday-ish. So we've got to be prepared for that. I got the guys to put all the tractor that was in the barn out this morning when they left. Saved me a job. But yeah, so we've got to get the pallet forks ready to unload 10 bags of fertilizer, got to get the barn ready to stack it in there. I mean, it's not going to stay in there long. Half of it's going to go out, well, fairly soon, I think. So Ed's got to put some fertilizer on his, and he said while he's doing his, he come and do ours as well. So we've only got the avenue to do out here, and we'll do the main stretches of the golf course. And I'm also going to put some up on Pigeon Mead, because I flew the drone over Pigeon Mead in a minute. I'll put that bit of video up in a second. And although it is a new lay, we've had a lot of rain and it needs a bit of help. Plus, we seem to have a bit of a yellow flower weed problem up there. Okay, well, while we've got the drone up, I may as well show you my bit of rolling, am I? No, my lines are not that straight. A couple of sherries. That's Bottom Avenue and the playground. So the playground, I did it in a different pattern. I did it sort of big squares, big stripes. So, and then back up over the farm, and we're going to go and have a look at Pigeon Mead and the grass up there. So, which started off okay, but I think all the nutrients have been washed out the soil. Plus, we got a little bit of weed. This is the yellow flowers on about OSR. So, yeah, not quite sure how that got in there, although I've got a fairly good idea. So. 2 patches of OSR coming into flower. We don't really want this up here. We're going to have to do something about that. Not quite sure what yet. So, but look at the colour of the grass. It's patchy. There are bits that look green enough, but look at this. This is a bit patchy and it needs feeding. It's too yellow. So we are going to be banging some 2010-10 plus S on here and see if we can get this grass away. So as you're flying over this, you can see the marks in the ground, the dark patches there. That's where the rain has basically washed the soil out and created little streams, especially the sort of left-hand side of the picture here. That's all little gullies. So we'll walk over them later on. You'll have a look at them. But yeah, back over the farm again, and just sort of a bird's eye view of what we're looking at. So back down the bottom of the farm now, looking at the bottom of the 9 acres and the golf course. If you look left on my neighbour's already chucked some nitrogen on his, and look at the difference in the colour. So the difference a bit of fertilizer can do. So we're going to be doing this in this next week or so. So hopefully we'll catch up. The pond's looking well, the reserve's looking well. Yeah, my grass is definitely pale in comparison to that which has had some fertilizer on it. So that is the difference. Hopefully, like I say, a couple of weeks and we'll be greening up as well. So on the ground, it looks much better. It just looks so much worse up in the air. So that brown patch on the left-hand side there, that's where it basically holds loads of water. The houses you can see on the left, top left-hand corner picture, all the drains from there come down to the field. All the drains are broken, and basically all the water runs over the top and just floods the ground. So something else we have to address, but I'm getting rid of somebody else's water. Okay, back to the farm, and I think probably back down to the yard. I can only assume there was a bit of OSR seed in the drill when they put the grass in. And in certain couple of places, it got shook to the bottom of the hopper, and we've got a bit of OSR up there. Not really something I want. Not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. I think we might have to spray that off, which is a bit of a pain. I don't want it going to seed. I don't want all yellow fields. That would be a lot of a pain, that would. So, right, next pain. I washed this off yesterday. It's all washed, it's all greased, it's all clean. Well, as clean as I can get it without getting, you know, absolutely taking the thing apart. Now I've got to get dirty again. Well, the wheels anyway. What? Yeah? No, we had that conversation yesterday. Yeah. That's my mate's truck. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit dead. So I've lent him one of mine temporarily while he decides whether to fix that or replace it. Can I get you out of there? Go on, get in there. There we go. So, not an awful long time now before the cattle will be going out, I hope, providing enough of them pass TB tests. It's a bit of a squeaky bum moment for us. We failed our last test. We had one really bad reactor, which was the bull, two mediocre reactors, which were cows or steers, I can't remember now, and four inconclusives. Now, we bit the bullet and we just cleared out anything that was suspect. We just cleared it all out. The thing is with inconclusive is if it goes down inconclusive again, you might as well have had a positive test, because you can't ever do anything with it. So yeah, so hopefully we've got rid of all our current infection. If you're following us, you know quite well we've got two quite large badger latrines on the farm, on my land. There's nothing I can do about it. Legally, nothing I can do about badgers latrining and rooting around and foraging on our ground. Nothing I can do about it. The only thing we can do is to discourage them from coming up the yards, give them nothing to eat, over and above what they're picking up from the wild, the worms and stuff, and try and control it. But yeah, it's not a foregone conclusion that we're going to go clear this time. I hope we do. It's going to cause me all sorts of trouble if we don't, but yeah, well, a couple of weeks we'll know. Well, at least now the ground's dry, I can put the bed on the floor. So that's better than getting out underneath there, isn't it? Quite right. Go on. Go on, in you go. Go on. And you. Thank you. Don't you be awkward. I can see what you're thinking. Go on, get in there. Mind your toes. Mind your toes. It's not a long way away before the couple of heifers that I've got in here are going to calve. So these are the last animals that went to Patrick. I've got to check the dates, but yeah, they'll be having their calves out there probably. Give me nice clean wheels. Got to feed them. Got to be done. Patience. That's that job done. Alright, it's a couple of hours before Nichols' get here, but I might as well be ready. I've got to go speak to a friend first though. Wow. It's easier to keep it clean than it is to get it clean. You can get off there. Dirty. Right. Yeah, we'll put our stuff that we chucked out yesterday back in as well. Not sure what that was doing in there. Okay, so Nichols' driver's just called me to say he's loading and will be here within the hour, which suits me fine because it means I can get this job done. Done and dusted. So we're just going to secure the pallet forks on here and a little bit of a tidy up in the barn and we're ready to go. Right there, up through there. And then, what did we do last time? Just got to do it so the ratchet strap can't get caught up. Was it on there? I think it was. Was it on there? Yeah, that'll do. Right, there should be enough room for 10 bags on there. And if not, I've got a reserve slot on that pallet over there. So they're not going to be in here long. So, well, some of them will. These two guys here are soil conditioners. I haven't decided where to use them yet. So they're all right. Okay, that's it. All I got to do now is wait for the big green lorry to turn up. I'm assuming it's going to be a big green lorry. And we'll get ourselves unloaded. That was good timing. I just finished my cup of coffee. Right, let's get this show on the road.
Time to come on?
Yeah. Have you already done Jones's, have you?
No, I got to go there next.
Oh, right, okay. Ah, right.
How did you know you got to do that as well?
Ah, see, I've got spies. Yeah. No, they told me, they rang me up yesterday, said, could I have it today? Because as you were going there, it made sense to do both at the same time, so.
Right.
That's your lucky day, the cook's back. That means you get a pie.
Oh, is that? Well,
Yeah.
a cup of tea would be better.
We might even get a cup of tea. Yeah, you never know.
Are you back on that thing again?
Yeah, I got myself a bit more.
Is the fuel problem all right this time?
It's better. Yeah, it's better. Never completely cured it, but it is better. Right, I'll open barn door.
Yeah.
Right, let's put you. There. Make a cup of tea. Whatever. Well, how'd you take it? Your tea?
Just milk, please.
Just milk, please. That'll be all right. Thank you.
Maybe in a cup, is that okay?
Hey?
Be in a cup, because I haven't got any takeaway cups in here.
All right, yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
far so good. Be a little bit of a squeeze getting the 10 on there, but like I say, we have got a backup plan just in case. I have to reposition the bag loop on the forks so I don't put the fork out through the side of the barn. That would be a bad day. Can I get 3 on there? Maybe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plonk these down here. The floor's dry enough for a minute. And we'll stack them properly at our leisure. Give the driver a bit of extra time. Lovely job, thank you very much indeed.
All right.
Yeah, splendid. Did you want
Can you what?
Did you want a pie or a Scotch egg?
No, right,
yeah,
no,
sure.
no. Can you? Have you cut that bit of tree like that?
Bit of tree. Oh yeah, yeah.
So you've got.
Yeah, slabs.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking.
Yeah, it's cedar.
Ah, right. No, Dad's got some lengths of oak.
All right, yeah.
He wants to cut it into. He's got a cider. You know the.
Oh
wheel,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
he wants to like make an upright, and then a bit
Right, okay.
going across.
Well, you've either got, if he wants a sawmill, there's either Morton Timber down at Thornbury.
Oh yeah.
To Google Morton Timber,
Yeah.
he's at the sawmill, or the mate who does that for me, he's got his mills up in Stroud.
Ah,
that was done.
that's what I meant. You don't do it here.
Oh, that was done with an Alaskan mill here, with a chainsaw.
right,
That's
right.
a chainsaw
Oh,
mill.
is
Did
it?
it. Yeah, he was too big for anything else.
Right.
Couldn't get him on
Right.
any other mill. He was
right.
too big. So, yeah, yeah. That's cedar from Tortworth Court Hotel.
Ah, right. Oh, I thought you did it here.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we did cut it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got Alaskan mill, but mine's too small for that.
Ah, right.
So it's yeah. But-
Right.
All right then.
That's your cut there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that.
Cheers. Right. Got me paperwork. That's all done. And all that is done. Right. Anyway, it turned out I can fit 10 there. I had a little shuffle about, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 more on top. It can be done. So now I'm going to put those and that one up there, and they'll stay there for about, well, some of them might be a month or so, some of them might only be a week. Gently does it. Now, why do you want to fall that way? Sit there. That's better. Just have you down here. That's better. How you getting on?
All done.
Everything done?
Everything done. We went in the field and done the top bit of the what he said we've done. We cut some back, so
Yeah, all right. All done.
Yeah.
All right.
Done, yeah.
Okay.
I have got a picture. I'll put in the chat in a minute.
All right. Okay, mate. No worries. Thank you. The lads have just brought a little more timber back, so we'll go and push that up as well, because it's midday on a Friday. Do I really want them to start another job today, or should we finish off processing a bit of firewood before the heap gets too huge? That'll burn lovely, that won't? Next year. That'll do nicely. Was you looking for me? Were you? Hey, were you? Right, so the lads have finished about 2-3 hours earlier than I thought they were going to. It's Friday. I don't really see the point in starting another job this time of day on a Friday. So I think we're going to have 2 out logging and 2 going to get the pressure washer out again, and we'll wash all the kit off, have it put away nice and clean and tidy for a fresh start next week. Me, I'm going to go and have my 11's cup of coffee that I didn't get this morning, and it's now 12's. So yeah, gotta be thinking coffee. That looks a bit better. Guys at the pressure washer out and they said, "Oh, the tractor's done." Oh, don't worry about that. So that's not the dust off, isn't it? So.
All these guys, is it?
Yeah. So that one, that one, that one. There's one on the back of there.
Very big.
Yeah. So basically, any point where there's a movement, so there's those.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4 squirts? Or is it?
I don't, depends on which one you're using. So just as like if you could see grease just starting to emerge out, that's enough. Oh, yeah. But it's a king post.
Like the picker then, but I mean the
yeah.
chipper when you put too much in the
Yeah. Well, you never want to overdo it. So on the king posts, you've got one in there.
Oh yeah.
And top there. You really could do a blowing that out of there, really. And then there's one underneath as well. So the king posts are probably one of the most important things to do on there. So yeah, whether you want to, yeah, just get that out of there on both sides.
Good job on it.
Hey?
Good job on it.
Oh well, it's his first time. So. Right, I'm gonna go look at some grass. We'll be back in a minute. Come on, biscuit. Right, we looked at the grass from the air. Let's go and have another look from the ground. Keep up. You don't want to get run over. You lot would never forgive me. Right, well, we anticipated it being a bit thin in the gateway. Got very, very wet here and it was quite compacted. last year, so this is definitely going to need some help, I think. We need to fill this in. It's a bit patchy. So sometimes it looks better from the air and worse on the ground, and sometimes it's the other way around. This spot here was where the muck heap was last year. So where there's a bit anaerobic, although it's all been ploughed, should be okay. I think the rain did worse the damage. Oh, good. Mr. Bloody Badger. And apart from filling the hole in, there's nothing I can do about it. Look at the mess he's making out here. He's probably digging these up, looking for any bits of corn left, but he's leaving bloody great holes, which really I don't want. Right, let's have a little look at our crop of OSR. So for once, I probably won't mind if we get attacked by a bit of flea beetle. So we're going to have to do something about this. It's not really OSR, is it? No. It's a bit mustardy in it. So it looks like I could do with at least 1.5 of those bags of fertilizer that turned up today out here to give this a bit of a boost. I don't want you out there. There's a few bits of clover coming up, but not many. We've got more creeping buttercup, which I don't want. A bit thicker out here, but this is a bit normal. The best part of the field here for crop has always been this top half, and it's noticeably different up here to what it is down there. Right. This ash is showing first signs of dieback, so I was rather hoping it wouldn't, but there is first signs. I was really hoping we didn't have to take him down, but we may end up with no choice. It's right next to the highway. Looks like the neighbour's taken to throwing their grass clippings over my edge again. What do you reckon? It's not just the TB. I wonder if they'd like to go and dig up Brian May's garden. That would make me smile. Or Chris Packham's garden. Yeah, go and dig their garden out. They don't mind. You're welcome there. You can help yourself. Dig to your heart's content. Right, these are the scars you could see from the air where we had so much rain, and of course we ploughed it and power harrowed it to drill it. We put a combination drill in. It's washed some of my soil out, which is a real shame, because that's one of those things. Those ridges are deep enough and big enough that if I don't remember when I'm out here with a tractor, I'm going to be bouncing between the seat and the headlining of the tractor. So, not a lot of suspension in the tractor, so I'll feel them. Even more there. See, that's pretty deep. Yeah, it's definitely going to be some head banging. Where's my notebook? There's my notebook. No, not sure about that. 26th, 04/24. Right, I'll go and put that through the letterbox. Hopefully, that'll do the job.